Well, hello everybody. I think we are coming through okay. It looks like the sound is all right. I do not see a chat window visible. That's normally not a good sign. Let me see. Test. We're getting started here. This is pre-show. That doesn't look good. We should have a chat window, but I'm not seeing it. So let me go to my browser on my phone real quick. This is why I always do a pre-show chat. Uh, try to get all my stuff together. We're not going to be on here very long tonight. It's a pretty easy show tonight. Let's see here. Restream. We're going to go on here and see. Ah, there it goes. It wanted me just to log in. Now let me test this again. And we'll be starting any second here. Starting now. I wrote starting now. Let's see if that comes through. Awesome. So we have our chat. So everything is visible, guys. What we're going to be talking about tonight, this is a Dragon Deals live show. These are short and easy. I will talk about some other stuff too. But this show in particular, if I can close this window here, this show in particular is about the lots that I sell, but we'll talk about some other stuff too. All righty. Well, am I ready? It's a couple minutes before 7. I don't know if we really expect too many people in here today. Moderator will probably make it in, but like I said, this is going to be a pretty quick and easy show today. Basically, this is what we'll be doing. At the beginning of the show, if there's some lots or stuff, of course, my employee's not here. I'd have to yell at him, but that's not a problem. I can call him. But if you pop in and you're interested in particular products for me to make you a live box, I do live boxes at the end of the show. But today, what we're doing, I'm looking around to see, I only have a handful of things visible to me. But today, what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of talk about the very few Christmas lots that I do have in the app, and we're going to talk about the app too. So let's do a little intro in here so you know how this all works. FYI,
we fill the
that
box
time Wednesday
in the
is
show.
wrong.
The live show on Wednesday you've got to watch. 1 p.m. Central Time. Every Wednesday. Pop in, make sure you check it out because during the show we fill a box. Once you get to the correct dollar amount, just use the app, click the link, choose the correct size box, and you're good to go. Lots of savings live. Now that you've paid for your box, all you have to do is use the app, send me a chat message, make sure that you include a list of everything you got and the price, even though your lot price will be cheaper. That way I can double check before I send your box and make sure you get everything.
Alrighty, guys. Well, that's the little intro. I hope it played all the way to the end. But this is a pretty easy show today. Basically, we're going to go look at that bit.ly link. You see that link up there? That DDLS in capital letters HOP. That is the app that we are going to look at today. Now, today, I keep looking around to see what I'm going to grab. Today, we are going to go through some Christmas lots. Now, there's not too many in here, but I'm going to talk a little bit about it. We are going to add some more too. As a matter of fact, I have a few images that after the show, I'm going to add a couple more lots. And we'll be adding lots all the time of all kinds of different products. But twice a month, I'm going to come on here and just, instead of doing a helpful tips where I just share apps and teach, we're going to do a thing where I try to let you guys buy things super, super cheap. So I have pre-made lots that you can go to that little bit.ly link up at the top there, that DDLSHOP. That stands for Dragon Deals Live Shop. You go to this bit.ly link. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. Now that it's going to be in front of the camera, but you can go ahead and look at this at the same time. That is what it looks like when you first open it up. That little intro video that I played is the next screen. We're just going to zip through this real quick. Now, this is what we're going to be talking about today. You're going to click that, and it's going to take you to the lots, and it's several lots in one listing. This, of course, we're going to scroll through the app real quick. This, of course, is my Key Webco Global Store. I call it Global Store, but really it's turning into a U.S. store because it's all USA fulfilled from the time you order to your door in 7 days. It's supposed to be less. I always say 7. It says 3 to 5. And then there's some links for some items. Here is another lot that is available for some garden hose nozzles and fidget spinners. I sell those in lots of 20. And then there's some pet lots where you can buy pet cat and dog toys. Those are all actually active. This is my Biz app. This is just showing you all my different sites and things that are available to you, including this app is included in that. I just got mentioned in a group chat, but I'm not going to be able to go in there for a moment. This is another link that's just in the store. And here is another link in the store. We're just going to zip through the app real quick. Then it goes to, like, remember I talked in the pre-show a little bit to bid live. See, two things go on. We're going to talk about the pre-made lots. And then at the end, if anyone's filling a box, and I don't have anyone scheduled to fill a box today. But if anyone can at any time, you just pop in, tell me what you're looking for. And then I have the reasons why it's so low cost. Basically, I closed my eBay. That was $1 million of inventory. And I'm basically, instead of burning it up in the yard because I need the warehouse space, I'm going to sell it off super duper cheap. That's how the live lots boxes work. Now, I'll take a moment to explain that to you. If you're filling a live box or you're having me make you a custom box while we're live, once you have your total, I'll give you a total, and then you just simply buy the box size from this particular app. The link for it is the next page. Let me show you that particular link. If you're buying the lots, you just hit the button and you buy them. There's no extra steps. But if I'm filling a box for you, you don't know how much it's going to cost yet to ship or how much everything adds up to. So you just give me your total. We give you a whole list of everything that's supposed to be in the box. You do that here in the chat. Then you go to this link in the app and you buy the right dollar amount. So let's say you bought a $60 box. Well, that's box 11. So you would just click the button, buy the $60 box, fill out your address, and it would be on its way to you. But there's a little bit more extra. If your list is in the show, which they all will be, and you don't send me a private message, I will go to the show and I'll say, yes, here's your tracking or here's your order number. Those items are in the box. But mostly what I will do is after you've bought your box and we verified that it's, everything's in it and everything's all good, then I will just send you a message. You'll get it in the same emails that you get everything else. You're going to get two. You get one for pirate shipping, that's the shipping, and then you'll get one from my website where I will verify what is in that box. That way, if anything happens, you've got that list to turn into the post office. All right, well, that's really about it. We've got a lot more different lots coming. Kitchen lots, kitchen gadgets, Star Wars lots, bedding. I did a whole bunch of bedding stuff the other day. These are Hudson Park sheets, kind of pricey. I just haven't got the lots made. This is very back burner for me because really this is for you guys, not for me. I'm just going to make back some of my money, maybe. So today's show, let's get moving on here. Today's show is Christmas lots. So that is the third, I think, box in the app. This app is very easy to use too. You just push it and it opens. See, you push the button and it is going to take you to where my Christmas lots are. I'm going to give you a little tip. You see where it says add to cart? You have to push that. You haven't actually added anything to your cart. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I not seeing what I just added? Hold on. Hold on, guys. I just added lots to this, and I am not seeing them. Let me refresh my page, because I think I had that opened up. Give me just a second. Hold on. This may be a real short show. If those lots aren't active, we'll be over here real quick. All right, let me go back to where we were. I might have been using an old version of the app because I've been updating it over and over and over all day. So let me see if those links are there. If they're not there, this is going to be a real short show. All right, Christmas lots. Yeah, they're there. Well, at least they're written. No, they're not. Darn it. Well, let me look somewhere else. The lots that I created are not visible. So let me go. This is going to be a real short show. Let me go to the actual store itself and see why those images are not there. They are not there. All right, let me go to my primary store and see where I put them. Maybe I put them in the wrong place. Would not surprise me. Or maybe it hasn't updated yet. Give me just a moment. I'm going to be real ticked if these are not visible because I spent all day getting this ready. Maybe I put it in the wrong place. Let me look. No, they're there. They're there. I'm sorry. Thank goodness I updated it. Yes, it is there. I was freaking out because I was renewing. I was clicking the link before on the page, but it hadn't updated yet. But it did update. So by the way, to see the different boxes, you have to hit the Add to Cart button, and then the boxes come up for you to select. But you don't really need that right now because we're just going to go through the lots. Okay, well, the first picture is lot CX1. Basically, lot CX1 consists of 70 lights, 4 sets, multicolor lights. Those are $18.99. You get 4 sets of 70 lights for $18.99, and that includes shipping. Okay, next lot, and there's several of some of these. The next lot is bright clear LED or bright clear mini lights, indoor outdoor. 100 in those, I believe. The Lot Bright 100 set are 4 sets clear mini lights, and those are 100 lights per set, and those are $20.99, and that is delivered. The next lot is Lot Pine Garland colored lights. You get 3 sets of lights. There are 50 lights per set, and that is $23.99, includes shipping. The next lot is Lot Pine Garland clear lights, 3 sets of those, 50 lights per set, and again, $23.99. Now the next one. This one's the one that takes a little more time. The next lot up is Lot Decor X11. Both this lot and the next lot are both $20.99. That is the image for that. As you can see, I think I got some of this actually here. These are Winter Wonderland. Basically, they're little styrofoam balls with little buttons and decoration. There are 3 sets, and each set has 4. If I manage to get them back in the box. This is just that first lot, I believe, that he put out here. My employee brought this stuff out. Hold on. No help. He's supposed to be in here today, but of course he's run off. Give me just a moment while I fix this mess. Just a second. Drop my phone. Moving stuff around. Oh, goodness. I literally dropped my phone under the table. All right, so there are 3 sets of those little styrofoam things. This is the same set, yes. There is a 52 count shatterproof Christmas ornament box. And then, as you can see from the pictures, I'm not going to try to dig this stuff out. This is a nightmare. I'm supposed to have my employee here, but of course he's not doing anything. All right, give me a moment to open. It's got to call up the pictures. This is slow because I just loaded all this stuff. So the website really hasn't even loaded it. All right, we are on this lot. Oh, goodness, let me turn it this way, that way. We're on this lot. The other items included in that lot are 3 magnet sets that look like stockings, and then there are 3 felt stockings included, and 3 Santa hats. What? Maybe that's what this is. Yeah, mess. And then there are 3 Santa hats. These were originally $3. There are 3 of those in there as well. Okay, so that lot would cost $20.99, including the shipping, guys. The next lot is very similar. It is lot AA2. Again, the same kind of box with the 52 ornaments, 3 sets of gingerbread magnets, 2 little freebie things that I'm throwing in, little felt things that got a couple candy canes in there. Those are little freebies extras thrown in there. Then I don't have it here, but there are cork snowman that you can kind of see in the picture a little bit. You'll see it if you're looking at the app. There are cork snowman, 3 sets, and it looks like there's 3 in each one. 3 sets of those. Then there are 3 Santa Claus hats that say ho 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 on the brim. And then I believe those are 4 packs of 20, I believe, each Christmas cards or Christmas invitations of some kind. And this lot again is $20.99. Now I'm going to show you a picture because it's not loaded yet. I will load this after the show. This is a better lot, and I just couldn't get it done in time. You get much more of the little greeting card things. You get the little leopard or the little zebra stripe hats, 3 of those again. You get a set for your car, the reindeer thing that goes on your car. You get 3 better quality stockings, and then you get a combo set of looks like a cardinal, Mrs. Snowman, and one of those sets of balls with the buttons. And then you get a tree topper, an angel tree topper with this set. This set is $30.99, but this one's not live yet. This will be live after the show. So this is what we do, guys. This is all this show is on Tuesday, this particular show. There's only one of these on Tuesday a month and one on Thursday a month. All the rest of the shows are my regular shows. We are going to jump over to a regular show for just a few minutes in a second here. So that is what the Christmas lots are. So you go to the bit.ly link. Those are pre-made lots. I know for a fact I don't have anyone filling a box in here. No one's requested any items. I don't have an employee in here to go to the warehouse and fetch them anyway. So this is a real short show. I was supposed to have a lot more lots finished. I did not get the pictures I needed in time, and I didn't have time to do them myself. But there will be more Christmas lots in there. Actually, a lot of little stuff. Some stocking stuffers that are stockings that are already filled with toys. All that is coming hopefully this week. All these lots that you see in that app, some of them you click, there's nothing in them. Some of them there's a whole bunch. All of those lots are going to be growing and growing and growing. Basically, $1 million worth of old eBay inventory is going to be sold off as lots in this website on these shows. If you want to fill a box, that is your cheapest way to go. For example, I got several sets of these Hudson Park sheets sitting over here, okay, in different colors. So let's say I have a lot of these already made. If it's pre-made in the app, that's the way they're sold. But since I don't have these pre-made yet, what you would do is say, oh, I'm interested in some sheets. And then we fill you a box live because it gets really cheap when you fill it live, guys. It gets really cheap when you fill it live because the more you put in there, the cheaper the prices get. Now I'm going to show you a few more things and then we're done with the lot stuff. I'm going to show you what's in the site itself. We'll just scroll down because there's a couple things in here that kind of go with Christmas. Okay, we're just going to kind of talk through this real quick. You see, I showed you the little garden nozzles. The tablecloth, that is going to be a huge one. It says $10. There's nothing in it yet. Wait till I get that one. That's going to be a lot of work. We have literally a whole wall unit of tablecloths. I mean, huge unit of tablecloths. All different shapes, sizes, styles. You name it, I've got it. So that is going to be a very big place to buy lots. And those are going to be sold very cheap, $2 and $3 a set. All right, the other thing that you can see on there, I have fidget spinners. Like I said, 16.99 for a set of 20 includes shipping. Another thing that's going to be very big that doesn't have squat in it right now is the toy lots. That'll be full of dolls and all kinds of Christmas stuff. Another lot that we have available. Make sure that message is gone. Another lot that we have available is RC cars. That is another one that is going to be very, very big. I don't think I have anything in it yet. No, I just put a $50 price, but there's no lots actually made up. See, this is what they look like when there's nothing in them. You just know no lots for you to buy. It just says lots. So don't buy that. If you do, you're not getting anything because there's nothing there. All right, pets. Now, pet supplies, I do have some lots. Those are just random toys. You get all different qualities. You get some of the little cheapy Dollar Tree kinds. You get some mid price and some $10 ones too. I mix them all up. I don't promise anything. I just say mix lots because I don't know what I'm going to reach in there and grab. But I have those for both dogs and cats, and you can buy different size lots with different numbers of toys. That's a pretty good deal too. Cheaper than Dollar Tree, actually. And they're better quality. I have another thing that I call Lot C12, but it's actually a listing by itself. That is for some LED candles. Those are actually quite nice. Price on those is you get two sets for $18, guys. That's pretty darn cheap. Kitchen lot boxes is another one that has not got anything in it. I've got tons of stuff for the kitchen. I haven't even attacked it yet. Lots of sheets from Dragon Deal's live show. That is not complete. And then the rest of the listings here, there's some margarita party glasses, a Hydra rock key, a vintage metal tricycle, some mini beer pong sets, uh, fix. It says fix it heated, but that I think that's not fill it heated. I think is what that's supposed to say. Some heated coffee mugs for your car. You know, you plug them in. Some kitchen towels, some fall autumn harvest stuff, bottle in a glass for man cave wine glass thing. Then there is a desk organizer, some mainstays turkey lifters, and some T-Foul 12-inch silicone balloon wire whisks. Those are actually quite nice. And then just some inexpensive pizza cutters. Now, those are just things that are available, and all of those are available also in the app. This is, by the way, if you want to know what the store is, this is my website that I have had for years. It's not Strikingly or anything like that. It is my website. I never really sold products out of there. I always used it to funnel traffic to eBay. Well, now I got rid of eBay. Just sticking the stuff in there. It doesn't cost me anything to sell there. By the way, I do sell websites. If you're interested in that, you can look me up. It's pretty easy to find. All right, well, that's the Dragon Deals live shopping. That is very quick and easy, not too much drama. I knew no one's in here filling boxes. These shows are a lot of fun when people fill boxes because then you get to see all the different stuff. But no one is doing that today. So you know what? We're not going to waste any more time on the Dragon Deals live stuff. We're going to jump over here to helpful tips. We're just in an open chat window right now. I don't have anyone, doesn't look like anyone's really here talking to me or anything else. There are some people stream on my other sites that I stream to. So since I really didn't have too many Christmas lots ready, but they are live in the app. That's that bit.ly link. I hope you guys take advantage of those. Again, if you want to schedule a time to go live, that can also be Facebook Live. It doesn't have to be public. If you want to do a live stream and fill lot boxes, we do that either live in a show or you can contact me privately. I have $1 million of inventory, guys. I know it doesn't look like much when you look at the little lots that I've already made, but I'm doing this just kind of on the sly while I'm working on my own business. By the way, I want you to check that out. In that bit.ly link, if you scroll down to where it says keywebco.com or it just says keywebco shop there, click that. I have just got rid of all the China stuff. Nothing in my business now comes from China. Well, that's not true. Everything comes from China, but nothing is shipped from China. You order it, it's at your front door within a week. They say 3 to 5 days. I always add time, so I say a week. All right, guys. Well, you know, my moderator is still not even home. It is 7:21. We've already gone through. I didn't bring much of the lots over here, or my employee didn't bring much of the lots over here. I do want to reach over here and grab a few things. These are not overly pretty. These were originally $6 a piece. You can actually sell them. When I say not overly pretty, I broke the seal on this one so you can see. It's got these little pumpkin carving patterns. And this might be included in one of the lots because I'm going to sell these as a lot too. I used to sell these and make a lot. I have a lot of those. I also have, which is not, I didn't show you guys, and I don't want to jump up and run across the room. And of course, my employee's not in here to go get me this stuff like he's supposed to be. But we do have some little Santa Claus. You know what? There is no way I'm going to be able to sell those as lots without actually showing you guys on video. But my employee is nowhere to be found. All right. Well, what it is, I'll have to do this again. What it is, it's a little statue about maybe this tall. It's nothing fancy. It's plastic. Has a little pull tab. All the pull tabs are still in them. That means they all still work. The batteries are all still good. You pull the battery out and you push a button, and it has like a Christmas song and little lights go. But those will be as lots soon too. And of course, I'll have to do another show where I bring those out because it's a lot easier to see what a video or a little soundtrack is when you see it on video. So I don't have those over here. Next thing that you're not going to see a show of, but you're going to see some lots popping in this week is Halloween. We have tons of Halloween stuff. We're going to make some Halloween lots too. So basically, this is just kind of the beginning of Dragon Deals Live. I did it on some few odds and times to do some run throughs before I built it into the regular time slots in my show. This is the first run through on my regular time slot. Each show that I do, every show that I do, is helpful tips, except for 2 times a month. One Tuesday, one Thursday a month, we do this. I do all my shows on Tuesday and Thursday, but one time a month and one time a month again on Tuesday and Thursday, I do this with the lots. The rest of the time, I'm all teaching and stuff. For example, let me just show you something while we're in here. For example, we talk about all kinds of things. Like I might talk about cash flow. I might talk about Twitter. This is the kind of things that we talk about on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I might talk about money. This is the money app that I created, which is pretty darn cool. We might talk about making graphics. This is a Lumiere app, which is a free app that you can use. I made all these graphics with Lumiere. I'm not going to make you sit through these very long, but all this graphic stuff is Lumiere. Logo. I made a logo app. So these are the kind of topics that you'll see in my shows on Tuesday and Thursday, except for twice a month, where I do the little tell you about my lots. And those also are the times when at the end of the show, if someone's filling a lots, they're filling it. But if not, I take you through and I tell you about the different things that we do in our show. In other words, twice a month, I do the lots, and I also do a promo to tell you about the other topics that we do. Video marketing, you'll see that a lot. That background, I go there a lot. That has a lot to do with your business. I have a social media app. It will teach you everything you need to know about how to set up social media, all those kind of things. My moderator's not in here, so there's no lot links or anything being dropped in yet today. We may or may not do that. Shipping app. We talk about shipping. I have some tips in there that save me a lot of money in shipping. Products. Of course, I had to put, I don't have the sound on it. I had to put Chinese representation when you talk about products because even if you're all US manufacturer, your stuff comes from China, at least most of the primary elements. This is one that we get stuck in a lot. A lot of people have me do this one over and over. This is IFTTT. If this happens, then something else happens. It is a great app. I market most of my business using it. We'll take just a moment. I'm not going to let this play very long. This is, you can become a KeyWebco affiliate. You can find that at keywebco.com. Just go to the menu. That means you can share my stuff around, get 5% when it sells, and another 5% bonus that I pay everyone at the end of the month. You can make money without actually spending any money. Doesn't cost anything to do that. I have a video on blogging. We do a lot of blogging. Blogging is one of the most powerful tools for any business. So Obviously, I have apps to help you do that. We talk about SEO a lot. This is another screen that you will see quite a bit come up in my shows where we talk about SEO. We talk about web graphic design. Guys, you have no idea how much stuff we get into here. We talk about web graphic design. Now, obviously, I talk about it because I make websites that I sell, but I will get you in a website totally free and train you how to do it without charging you a dime. If you need me to start doing things for you, then you start paying. Or you can just pay $225, fill out a few things, and have one perfect right out of the box. I do your logos, everything else. Um, Feeds. Again, that kind of goes back to the IFTTT, but it also goes into other feeds that you can import and export. Also, how feeds and data and code affect your business. We go into this a lot. This is an ad for a website. We're not going to sit through that. This is my ending soon. This is my Tuesday SEO. We're just going through. All right, this is growth topic. This is another backdrop that you see quite a bit. Someone is asking, how do I grow my Facebook page from X amount of viewers to more? How do I grow my Facebook marketing? How do I grow my Instagram? How do I grow my Pinterest? How do I grow my business? How do I grow my website? How do I grow my blog? We're over here a lot. This is something that I'm going to share with you guys really quick. There is a poll that I use, and I call it a teeny bopper poll because, to be honest with you, only young people use it. But I like it because it gets super mega activity that it's never seen again. So I get a quick sampling of time and day and market from a young market. You can do these polls for free. I then do screenshots and make videos of these polls. And believe it or not, I get enormous traffic, not on the polls where people actually fill them out, but the results of the polls all put together like this. I get more results on this than I do the polls themselves. All right. So, another topic that we will talk about is this. This is the eBay Fans app. Now, I still have that. I do not have a business page for that anymore. If you see a business page and it's got my logos and stuff all over it, that doesn't necessarily mean it's my page. By the way, guys, I got hacked something terrible. This is daily edition. This is something that you can get from Paper Li. Uh, Look that up, paper.li. That's free. You can do that yourself. Mobile ready. We talk about being mobile. First timer. Hey, big guy 1544. Glad you're in. This is not my regular kind of show. I'll take a moment to talk to you for a moment. Uh, Normally, it's about these little windows that you see me skimming through. Normally, we're on a topic and I'm teaching, and it's a real deep 2 hours, sometime involved show. Twice a month on Tuesday and once on Thursday, just twice a month. The rest of the time, it's regular shows. I do little lots because I sell stuff wholesale really cheap, and I have a little app, and we can fill lots for people live in the show. So I do that a couple times a month. So you kind of caught me. I'm glad you're here for the first time. You kind of caught me in not really one of my better shows, one of my kind of people are coming in to buy stuff kind of thing. But we didn't really have too much to show today. So I'm just kind of skimming through, showing you the other topics that we cover. So feel free to comment or jump in at any time if you have a question about anything. Another topic that we cover a lot is code. Now, I can write code. Um, you see me look off when I say that. When I say I can write code, that is 100% true. Yes, I can do it. I make my own apps. I create my own websites. I do all kinds of coding. I create original things from code from scratch at a very small level. That's true coding, when you just sit and type machine language and then all of a sudden you've got something working. I can do that somewhat. I want to make that clear. Most people never go to that stage where they're actually just writing in machine language. Most people, they do it within other applications. I'm at the point now with the coding that I'm actually writing original stuff, completely original, just numbers into the machine, and then all of a sudden I have something to create. But I'm not very good at it. I will never be able to just sit down and from scratch in machine language create another platform or something. But I can take pieces and do a pretty good job. I just wanted to be clear on that. So if you do have questions about code, it's basically I can cover just about anything unless you're really getting advanced. Then we would need to talk in private messages. PDFs, documents. I use those all the time in blogs. I like embedding PDFs in documents because then people don't have to leave your page. They can just scroll through and read it right there in your blog. So we talk about that quite a bit. Sales topic. This is a pathetic graphic, guys. You've been looking at me scroll through all these lovely graphics, and there is that awful sales sign. I have got to do something about that graphic. But we talk about sales. This is a background you'll see every so often, not too much. I use this, I call this my employee background. Basically, I use this anytime you have to go to an office or hire someone or be in a regular non e commerce professional situation. It's e commerce, but not in online, but offline. This topic I go to quite a bit, but not as much as I should. Legal, the legal ramifications of everything that you're doing. For example, you probably don't know this, but everybody who has not gotten permission to sell every single brand they carry, new and used, you heard me correctly, you need a letter from the manufacturer, new and used, to legally sell their products. Did you know that? Well, guess what? Certain platforms are rolling that out. How are they doing it so they don't get in any drama? They're using financial services. If you need more information about that, that's a very deep topic. We can talk about that. Send me a private message. For example, if you're using Shopify payments, if you don't have a letter from every single brand in your store, new or used, you won't be on Shopify payments. You'll have to use third party payments. Now, part of the reason that's going on is because of the lawsuits about branding. The platforms don't have responsibility, and the true legal responsibility is the finance company. They are responsible to make sure that where they are accepting funds from is legal to sell those items. Well, platforms aren't going to do anything about it. Lawsuits are already against them. So guess what? Guess where it's going? It's going right down the hill into the legal department. And guess what? It's going to hit us. All right. So let me scroll back up here a little bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. It's a little jumpy right now because I've got thousands of windows here. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to drop back because this is originally what the show was today. We're going to jump back over really, really quick and do a finishing up. This is Dragon Deals Live. Now, you'll see this in two situations. This is when we are filling new products live, or I am talking about lots that I've already done. This is this window. Now, look at the big change. Oh my gosh, so dramatic. This is not a big change. However, when we are in here, this is not items that are in the app. For example, I'm not selling this unless you want to make a bid now. This is a vintage brown drip glaze vase. This is not going to be in my app. This is not a new item. This is vintage. It's in mint condition. I've had it forever. And if I were going to sell this now, if someone was bidding on it, this is where they would do it. Only in this window. If it is in the app, meaning new products or lots that I've already created, you will see the red and black backdrop dragon. That's important to know because if you jump into the show at an odd time and you don't know what's going on, you can just kind of look at the dragon. Oh, he's doing new lots. And then if I happen to be here, oh, he's showing something original in the show. If you see this, the only place you're going to be able to buy it in the show live. I will also fill lot boxes sometimes over here too, but normally I try to use the other window. This is supposed to be the special window. And this is full screen. This is when I jump and I do a transition. For example, if we were in the Helpful Tips live show, let me show you what that looks like. This is what the Helpful Tips live show normally looks like. This and variations thereof. So let's say I'm in this show. And it didn't start off with the lot show. I'm in the Helpful Tips live show. And someone just pops in and says, hey, Roger, I saw last week you had some Christmas stuff. Do you have some stuff that you haven't made pre-lots that you want to get rid of? And I'll say, well, let me ask my employee. So he'll bring over all the things that we only have one or two of, all the odds and end pieces that I decided not to make a little lot of. And we'll just literally hold up one item. Here's a fidget spinner, red, it spins, 25 cents, throw it in your box. Here's another fidget spinner, blue, 25 cents, throw it in your box. Now, I wouldn't be doing fidget spinners, but you get the point. And then after your boxes fill, then we just do it just like I explained earlier in the show, where you go to the app, you scroll all the way down till you see the one that says live box, choose the correct dollar amount. You'll get a list. You need to give me a list of everything that's going to go in there that you bid on. I'll give you a total. You do that in the show or in private messages. You buy the little box. It's on its way to you. All right. So that is what you would do. And if I was going to transition from my helpful tip show, let me see if I do this right. If I was going to help, like, let's say we're talking about some subject, and then someone goes, oh, I want to fill a lot box. Then we go here, because it's not a lot box show night, but I would fill your lot box here in the helpful tip show for that or we would start to fill it here, and then I would transition you over here so you have the link for the Bitly app that you need to use to buy these items. Well, that sums it all up pretty quick and easy for you guys. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and end the show today because, like I said, no one's filling any live boxes today. I don't even have an employee in here to go get the stuff. I didn't have too many lots to show. I did zip you through and show you some of the different topics that we cover. So this Thursday, let me double check. I don't want to lie to anyone. Yeah, this Thursday is what I call an open mic show, which means I will pick one of these topics based on what people have been asking me either tonight, tomorrow, or Thursday morning. Or if someone comes into the show at the beginning and I haven't already started teaching and they say, hey, I need to know about Twitter, then we'll jump over and it'll be a Twitter show we do. So you never know what it's going to be if there's a mic, unless I announce it in advance. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do one more thing. I'm going to show you guys the Recipe for You app. That is an app I give away for free. Been giving it away forever. There's no money in any of this, by the way, guys. All this stuff I give away is free. But it has a Facebook group attached to it. Not my group either. I'm in it, but that is Linda and Jody's group. It's the Recipe for You Facebook group. I made an app business page to go along with that group. If you guys need any information about cooking or anything else, guys, you're not going to find a better resource than this right here. All right, well, I'm going to give you guys just a couple links. Let's go to I'm in the wrong place. Hold on. Let's go to the full screen. All right, so I am going to give you guys a couple links real quick. I'm going to drop them here in Facebook for you. The first one is where you can find everything. This is the one that it makes it easy. I think I'll just give you this link. There's not too many people in here today. Click that. That is keywebco.com. When you go to keywebco.com, the very top of the screen, you're going to see a little black box. Click that. That's the menu. Scroll down that menu till you see something that says Key Webco Apps. All this is free, by the way, guys. Click that, and you're going to love me forever. The reason I say that is once you click that Key Webco Apps link in the menu, it's going to take you to a different web page. And where it's going to take you is where all of these subjects are as little embedded apps that you can scroll through and click the boxes all on one web page. Now, that doesn't sound that impressive or even that important. Well, guess what? The SEO app is in there. The blogging app is in there. The social media app is in there. Every app you could need. The accounting app is in there. The money app is in there. And why does it matter that all those things are in there? Well, remember what I told you? I don't like people leaving the page. Well, I saw that I had the skill to make these little basic apps that you could scroll through and use to get any information you need about any topic. But I got tired of having to go look up my app link all the time. And then I started thinking, well, I've got apps that I've made to make all of my tools all together. But before that, what did I do? I went and looked for every little subject. So I said, well, if I make this app page and all the apps are embedded there, I can just leave that page open in my browser. And then anything I want to know, I just scroll over to the app, scroll down to the box I need, click it. After I'm done, go right back to that page, go to the other app for the different information I need. I don't have to look up anything. Well, that is what you can find at keywebco.com, and that is 100% free. The information and the tools and things that I have included in there, gurus charge enormous amounts of money to show you those things that they didn't create themselves anyway. Well, I'm not a crook, so I am not going to charge you any money. As a matter of fact, I embedded this in my page, making it rather slow because I don't care about the SEO from that page. I care that you have a tool that you can do anything you need to do on e-commerce without having to spend 6 months learning and how to look it up. So you're going to really like that. You can find that at keywebco.com. While you're there, check out all of my new stuff. Now, all those listings are all USA fulfilled. I ditched China. That was a nightmare. 7,464 listings had to be manually removed. Well, got that done. Now I've got 60,000 listings to list. I'm not even near close. I've only got about 2 or 3,000 listings. I think 3,400 listings in my store right now. But I should get up to that 60,000 listing hopefully by the end of the year. All USA fulfilled stuff. Now, those subject, if you go down that keywebco.com site and look at all the different things that I have available, that's just starting. You're going to notice there's costumes, there's some drones and radio control cars, some electronics and gadgets, a little bit of kitchen stuff, but I've just begun. I've got lawn and garden going in. I've got clothing. The only clothing I have in there is costumes right now. I have full clothing, all very high end, all designer stuff, all good stuff, all to you from order to your door in 7 days or less. Free shipping if you spend over $75. Otherwise, it's reduced shipping. But you can find all that out at keywebco.com. All right. Well, I have done my time. I was kind of lollygagging to see if the moderator was able to make it in. They're running behind schedule today. It's difficult for them to make it on Tuesday. But since I don't think they made it in yet, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go because there's not much more I can show you tonight because I don't have any more lots made. Um, but what I can do, if I do it right, is I can at least give you guys the final credits. And so this is a little bit more of a professional ending for tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on and on. Like I said, this is a streamline. Normally there'd be someone in here filling boxes or looking at much more lots. I just didn't get them all done. But I did take the time to run through and show you all the different topics I have. If you check out keywebco.com, you can find everything from there. I've got lots of sites. One of my friends said that he went through my site and he was just clicking and clicking and clicking and trying to get through it all for 3 days. He said all his spare time he was just reading this and reading that. He said he didn't even make a fraction of a dent. So it will take you a little while to dig through all the site, but basically use that menu, check out all the different stuff available to you. Make sure you read my blogs, guys. Whenever you use one of those apps and there's a blog in there, it's in there for a reason. Like when you scroll through my SEO app, hit every box. Even if it's something that you think you might not need, there'll be information in that article that's relevant to your SEO. So make sure you do use all the boxes. Check it out. Make sure there's nothing there you need before you move on to the next box. Well, I guess that's about it. I've lollygagged as much as I can waiting for my moderator. I always like to say hi to my moderator online, but this is not a regular show. There's really no links for it to add. I'm not teaching a bunch of stuff, but I think I'm going to go ahead and close off with the final credits today. I hope you enjoyed my show. Make sure you come in on Thursday. I'm not sure what the topic will be. It's an open mic, but it will be one of those subjects that you saw me skim through really quick or another subject or something that someone asked for. So pop in next week at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I look forward to seeing everyone then.